Levi Ackerman, the crippled imp who's somehow still kicking about. Of course, Levi is an Ackerman and we know they're basically superhuman, but even they can't avoid getting killed within this cruel world called Attack on Titan. So then how did Levi somehow avoid getting blown up to pieces by a thunder spear exploding right next to him? We've seen the destructive power of a thunder spear more than enough in the show already, and Zeke was clearly blown in half. Now of course the thunder spear was attached to his body, but Levi wasn't too far away. Now as a manga reader it was always clear to me how Levi survived, but the anime happened to miss a single page that can explain it all. In chapter 114, Zeke loses his fight against Levi and is impaled by a thunder spear with a trigger connected to his neck. As Zeke pulls the trigger in a desperate attempt to avoid capture, Levi is surprised, but he pulls out his blade and we see him getting launched in the air. In chapter 126, where Levi is explaining to Hanji how he screwed up, we can see a quick panel that shows Levi jumping in the air just before the moment of impact and hiding behind the blade that he pulled out. The blade takes most of the thunder spear's impact, but Levi isn't left unscathed. The explosion takes away 2 of his fingers that he was using to hold the blade, and some of the fragments end up slicing his face, which results in a loss of sight in his right eye. But if you've watched the show, you've probably noticed that the blades aren't that big, and you'd be correct. It is not the fact that the blades are massive, but Levi is just that tiny. Yes, years of slander of being so small actually saved him when he needed it most. His body hid behind the blade at the moment of impact, minimizing his otherwise deadly injuries. And yes, maybe I did make this video to simply bring up how small Levi actually is. Thanks for watching, goodbye.